Welcome back, watchers. I'm Craig.
I'm the Bean.
We just got out of Insidious, Out of the Further.
Got the cookout trays.
Now it's time to answer the question.
This week we had Insidious, Out of the Further. It's the 6th film in the Insidious franchise, but this time we're following a new family. Amelia Eve stars as Gemma, a mother who discovers she can enter the Further and, more importantly, bring things back with her. The film was written and directed by Jacob Chase, best known for the 2020 horror film Come Play, with Insidious creators James Wan and Lee Wanell returning as producers. Greg, the plot, what'd you think?
I think based on the stories that we've seen so far, I'll give the plot like a 7.5.
Okay, basing off of that.
Because it's new,
Yeah.
right? You'd have think, God, 6 movies.
6 is wild.
I forgot it was that many.
I definitely have not.
And to not have this be like a plot point of being able to bring them back, I was like, okay, cool. I dig it. I think it was solid. I think it was executed well. It had a decent little twist. I pretty much read it, but at the same time didn't totally read it.
Fair.
So
I'm at like 6.3. I think some of it just fell short for me in terms of kind of how they wrapped and tied things. It did that nice thing in movies where you get so much at the beginning and it comes back later, and you're like, oh my, why is this happening? And you get the answer a little bit later, and it's cool because it happens in that kind of poltergeisty, ghosty, demony, possession kind of realm, and so you can play with that a lot. There were a couple areas I wanted to be played with a little bit more, like the flashlight. I wanted there to be a little bit more with that. It was weird. It like got weirdly too blockbustery for me in times of the plot.
How do they walk away in movies without flinching when it explodes behind them? There's no way. I call bullshit on that.
And how they moved things along.
I thought the same.
There was a lot to put into it, and some of it just wasn't like moved along.
And I think that's kind of a detriment of the plot itself. Is like, if you are gonna bring them back into our world, how are you gonna make that look, and how are they gonna get that done? And that's where that blockbustery, I know exactly what you're saying. It kinda,
the feel of it just became
very almost like an, I don't want to say action movie, but just like,
no, almost kind of that Spielberg touch from like what we got from Disclosure Day, where it kind of just is like, whoa, what are we, or the Marvel heroes together, all the heroes are together kind of sense, and like, let's figure it out. Because it's, I'm not gonna, the ending kind of pissed me off of the for the plot, for how that ended and tied, because I'm just like, why is it over? Why are we done here?
Yeah, how is that just,
how does it just end all of this?
I'll say my biggest gripe, and I feel like people keep doing this, I feel like it was done with The Mummy. You gave me a solid bad guy.
Yep, and bad guy.
I want to, like, show me more. All you got of his backstory was at one moment, and that's literally, it's like 30 seconds of backstory for him. His backstory's interesting.
It is interesting, yeah.
Show me that.
Show me the money.
Yeah,
don't start
dude, if it would have started there.
Honestly, I didn't need to see.
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of drug a little bit.
That could have been the
beginning.
opening scene. The opening scene could have been him and what he was doing to sit, and you go, what did I just watch? And then boom, Gemma's older. All right, I'm gonna just get into spoilers if I keep talking about the plot. Who stole the show? Who stole the show for you?
The mom.
Really? Okay, yeah. She was my 1 and 2. I'm bouncing between 2.
I mean, there's not a lot of options.
There's not, especially quality options.
Yeah.
No, not
and
really.
And honorable mention, the daughter was solid.
Yes, that's top 2, easily top 2.
But they're the main. I mean, that's really just with them the whole time.
They need to be that good, But just the supporting characters were just kind of flat. Yeah, it was the thing. They were just there for their purpose.
I love Elise, but that's just, dude, you've drug her through 6 movies.
We had to figure out a way to pop her in another.
Yeah.
So, no, 100%.
You know, it's a scary movie, man. She did good. In the fear moment, she showed good emotion. She had a lot of good control of, like, her face, I thought was well.
The mom in the fear moments was great. The mom in the positive moments was shit. This is shit. Fell flat for me.
I don't know if I'd say shit.
Okay, all right, sorry. Maybe that was too aggressive.
That escalated quickly.
Might be too aggressive, but as good as she did at those fear down moments, she just did not execute at the, like, the higher moments, the positive moments. I felt like
That's fair.
all of it just felt weak, and everyone was underperforming around there. But it's hard. Like, how can you get there when your other supporting cast really isn't? Like, the boyfriend, come on.
Yeah, you
like,
just had to punch him in.
Yeah.
And he was just, what the worst cop ever.
Oh my God, yeah. All right, I'm really excited to hear what your score is for cinematography, because this one felt, I don't know, it felt strange in some moments, it felt strong in some moments, felt weak in some moments.
I'd honestly, and this might surprise you, I think it's its second strongest point
Okay,
for me.
okay.
So I'm gonna give cinematography, honestly, like 7-9.
Wow, yeah. Okay.
Because dude, a lot of the shots were really good.
Yeah.
That dude is very good with horror and tension building, and it just looked really good, man. Like, a lot of the shots, especially of the people, it was just like, I don't know how to explain it, like very crystal clear, like, and I liked it. It wasn't too dark, wasn't too bright. It just color graded very well.
And the swap to each plane, like, was good.
Yeah, some good shots, creative that way. So
I'm at like 7.3 for cinematography. It was definitely in the stronger elements. If not the strongest. I don't know how they would frame a lot of it was great. Good movement around the dialogue sometimes for the most part. It still, again, I think goes back into that blockbustery moment, especially the positive, the get together, we made it moments were definitely a little but the tightness, you could feel in some of the areas and locations that felt really good. So yeah, that was definitely probably one of the stronger elements.
Very
for sure.
creative.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to be for horror, and you just love a good POV shot, and you got a lot of good ones in this one. So I was happy to see that.
That's where horror excels for sure. Now for my strongest score, because with score obviously you have to include just sound design in general. It's a horror movie. We've been over it a million times. If the sound falls flat, the whole thing falls flat. And I could tell right off the rip it was going to be great sound.
Oh yeah.
The rain
absolutely.
hitting the
The rain,
mailbox, just the creepy vibes it was giving, and just how crisp. Yeah, man. I mean, I would give it like an 8.2. It did very well. It was a lot of really quiet moments. I like to see the shift we've had of not relying on cheap jump scares anymore, and just let it linger, man. Let that sound cut out.
Yes.
And let that camera creep and wait. And when you
wait for
do
it.
get the scare, they never used sound
to be the main
initiate
pulse. Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Whenever there was scares that you didn't see coming, it was visual. Then maybe you got sound after, but they didn't rely on that quiet to harsh, sudden
to
noise.
jolt you. It was the visual. Absolutely. I'm at like 7.4. It's definitely one of the stronger elements. Absolutely, and how that was just crafted on all the weird gushy noises, but then the quietness that needed to be there about just creeping around what's around the corner, that in this old house and everything. And it really tells you just how quiet they're trying to be as a person when you're in this old house with wooden floors and just trying to take the quietest footsteps you can, because you just don't know what's around there. I think it excelled in just capturing me in that moment. I did find myself really locked into it, and sound was a huge contributor to that.
Especially in the further.
Yes.
Because
that could be cheesy quick if you don't do it right. But I'm not gonna lie, the thick fog machine fog at the ground floor kind of.
Yeah, that's just always been their
thing. It has.
And that was kind of their way. That's like their way of like telling you, like, okay, you see fog, it's further related. So,
watchers, follow, like, subscribe. Really helps us right now. Get the word out to help you make choices. Are you going to see Insidious this weekend? Was that even on your radar? Hopefully this helps you out a little bit, but let us know what you thought if you did go to see it, or if you're contemplating it at all. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are. I'm still kind of all over the place in here. I'm still kind of just ping-ponging a little bit.
I feel that. Well,
I'm still... I can't do it yet.
In suspense,
I can't do it yet, is the thing.
You don't know?
I don't know yet. These are the French fries of knowledge right here. Of the insight. All right.
Is that a hair or is that Cajun? No, I think that's a little Cajun.
That's a Cajun hair. Yep.
Cajun hair.
That came off a catfish.
What did he say?
Okay. 3,
2,
1.
worth the watch.
Oh, okay.
I'd say it's worth the watch. I'm a
let you go.
sucker for a theater.
I mean, I guess.
So it's just
yeah.
like, I think maybe at home, honestly, it's not even as good. I think if you watch it at home streaming, it's like, it's probably like a 5. But at least in the theater, man, with the volume cranked and the big screen, you really got to appreciate it a little more. It gave me a little more enjoyability. Especially for scary stuff, man. On a little screen, I can kind of duck away.
You can get around it a little bit.
Kind of get at it. Theater, you can't escape the scare, man.
This movie is really weird for me because though the elements themselves were strong separately, it was a weak movie for me. I went into this thinking I was gonna be scared. Like I was gonna be really like scared of what was gonna happen. Didn't come close to that. I thought it was just gonna kind of get continuous scare. That's what it was gonna. It was gonna hit a moment where it's just gonna be ramp up scare, and it never did that. It never even approached that. It just had these like little blips of it. And
Insidious, they like a little more story. That's always been kind of a consistent thing. Is they like to pick and choose their scares, and I'll agree with you. I only probably got one solid jump scare. And then there were a couple of good, just like creepy moments in the chaos of all that stuff going on. There was some fun, cool, creepy stuff. They gave me shots that I was like, okay, why didn't we get more of this? I kind of agree with you. It's just like the bad guy, while like cool in theory, what we got of him, just kind of let down.
yeah,
He's been the weakest, in my opinion, of the further demons.
the concept's so cool. I really love the concept, and I think that's why I'm liking these things individually, because the concept was cool. It's just that execution just really wasn't all there for me. I'd say wait downstream. You can catch it at home. Most of you have a 65-inch television or bigger now. just wait and catch it there. If you need a good spooky, like Halloween's coming right around the corner, like that'll be a good one to watch at home. Kind of get you in the moment, get you in the spooky feels.
I can't even really argue with you on this one because I teetered between the two, but just again, I think a lot of these movies, man, even if I'm on the edge, I'm always gonna say worth the watch, just because I think you're gonna get more enjoyment out of
the theater
seeing
will
it
help
in a theater.
The theater will help it, absolutely.
Because again, I feel like if I say wait downstream, I'm almost gonna tell you just background noise, because I don't know if I would sit at home and watch this movie.
That's where I was.
So take that how you will.
And you just love to see that a franchise can do this and it not be terrible at this point. And being six movies in, your sixth movie, it's not god awful.
They might come from my neck in the comments if they made it this far, but I would take where this has gone over The Conjuring. I just couldn't care less about the Annabelle origin stories. I just got so tired of the doll, man, and the Warrens, and it was just like, ugh.
All right, so now you got to put these 3 movies top 3. You got to rank them real quick.
Oh shit. Okay, what you got?
You've got what we just saw, Insidious. You've got The Mummy.
Okay.
And then you have Evil Dead Burn.
Evil Dead, Insidious, Mummy.
I just feel like they're all kind of floating around each other in terms of the style of horror that they are.
Well.
Ooh, yeah, mine's done too. Yeah.
It's cached.
I got a couple onion rings in here, but
you know
I
what
can't
that means, brother.
It's time.
Watchers.
I enjoy it every week.
Go see a movie.
And bring a friend.